Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and today we will be reacting to a Harley Baby video, My Makeup Collection Part 5 Cheeks and Single Eyeshadows. Let's go! Now, as you guys already know, you've seen my single eyeshadows. I showed them in her second eyeshadow palette video. Like, I think I showed it either before or after that. I can't really remember.
Hey Puddins, Harley Baby 45 here. Welcome back to showing you my makeup collection. This is part 5, and I believe this is the last part in this series before I show you what's in my daily makeup bag.
Which is great because when she gets to that part, I'm going to be showing you guys what's in my daily makeup bag.
So today, I'm going to be showing you my last bin here. This has stuff for cheeks, on the face in general, and I think there's some single eyeshadows in here. So, without further ado, let's jump into this, because this is going to take a while, and again, I'm not going to be naming any brands. I'm just going to be naming color names and maybe like the name of the product, but I'm not going to be saying any brand names.
So if you guys watched a couple weeks ago, I think about a month ago, I uploaded a video where I did Harley Baby's makeup on our channel, Cute Baby Boo, and when she came over to do that, she gave me like a soiree of options for like eyeliners. She brought her 252 eyeshadow palette. It was just a really fun time. And considering this is her last bin, unless she has like drawers full of makeup, she's probably right in that this might be the last part of the series other than her daily makeup bag.
So starting off, I have these two glitters. These are face and body glitters from a Villains collection. The one in my right hand is called Anomaly, and the one in my left hand is called Do I Look Like I Care? This is, again, from a Disney Villains collection. This is Anomaly. There's some blue, some silver in there, and it's like a jelly consistency, so it's not like a super messy glitter, which I'm all for. And this one is
I personally hate jelly when it comes to like eyeshadows or anything on my face except for like under gel eyeliner, and it's only because I feel like either I'm not applying it right or something, but to me it always feels way too sticky. Like I don't like the texture of it.
Do I Look Like I Care? This one has pinks and purples and that type of thing. I actually wore one of these glitters on me when I did my Pride Day with Skelly, and then I also did some when I did my Tinkerbell costume at Disneyland.
I remember the Tinkerbell one. I don't remember you wearing it for the Pride one though, but that was a few years ago now, and I don't really remember anything about that. I remember our Pride Day was really fun because I think that was the first day you got on Indy voluntarily. And I say voluntarily because I never really force her to go on. I always have her make the decision to go on Indiana Jones whenever we go to the park. But now that we're not going as frequently, I don't know how often that's actually going to be happening anymore. And she made a fair point when she said, and you know, it's no offense to me that, you know, if she feels more comfortable going on Indy with her hubby, but I totally get that. I feel more safe really with my hubby than I do with her, and it's nothing against her. It's just having that protection that they provide us. It feels very comfortable. And to me, those glitters almost look the same, but I feel like I'd have to see them in person in order to tell the difference. Now, I won't exactly say what I want to say like right now, but let's just say, Harley Baby, come December, I'm gonna have a little surprise ready for you for Christmas.
And then over here, this is a highlighter in the shade Wet Glow. If I can open it. It's kind of like a whitish, kind of champagne-y color.
I only see the white. I don't see much in the way of champagne.
Let's start with this. This is a... what is this? This is a highlighter in the shade called After Hours. Again, like a champagne-y color. A lot of highlighters have like
That looks more champagne-y to me.
that champagne-y color to them. This is a blush in Plum Foolery. This is a really dark, like plummy color. Now, I do have a lot of blushes in here. Years ago, when I first started wearing makeup, I did wear blush, but now I don't wear blush anymore. I don't just feel like I don't need it, especially with my paler complexion. I will use it if I'm doing a Disney bound as a certain character, or I will use the blush as eyeshadow.
I mean, so long as you're getting use out of it, I think that's what counts.
I have a couple of jars of this. See if I can find the other one. Yeah. These are 2 jars of zombie dirt. This is for basically like Halloween looks. I used this on a former partner of mine. He was a zombie, like, apocalypse survivor, so I used the zombie dirt to dirty up, like, his costume and his face, but we will not talk about that. I have...
There's another story, I don't know if she's going to tell it here or not, but there was a story where I think she was practicing, like, effects makeup on said ex-partner, and she ended up making, like, a bruise, and I remember once she told me, she goes, I wish I could have made that bruise real. Well, and again, we won't get into this, but I saw pictures of the bruise that she did. Like she thinks she used like eyeshadow and like some other type of like makeup products, but it looked really realistic. I was pretty impressed.
A bunch of these villain like jelly eyeshadows. It's because I got the entire villains collection, so I'm gonna go through all of these and I'll try to show you the colors the best I can. This is in the color Just Your Voice. So this is for Ursula. This is kind of like a cream eyeshadow, but with more like a jelly texture. This one's like a bluish color.
That looks like the type that you would kind of like put on your finger or something and it comes out like super dark.
Which I need to use these more. This one is in the shade Spindle, which this is for Maleficent. This is a purple color. I know it's kind of hard to see. There you go, camera. I know it's kind of hard to see some of these with the lighting, but I will do the very best I can.
Do you not have like your makeup light mirror on? Because you said you used your vanity mirror light in order to have like a good lighting effect.
This one is Cursed. So I'm thinking this is for Evil Queen, I want to say. Because it is very, very gold. Very, very gold.
That looks like the gold leaves that you'd like put on food, like cake or like pastries or something like that.
The texture of these is so funny. It's like a cool like jelly. This one is in the color Perfectly Wretched. This is for Cruella de Vil. This is like a champagne color, which I will definitely have to use this more. Hopefully none of these are dried out though, because I've had this collection for a long time. Because these are really cool things. This next one is in Not Today, which I'm trying to think. Ah, okay. So this is Dr. Facilier's color. It's like a really dark emeraldy green.
You'd expect someone like Maleficent to have that emerald green color, and someone like Facilier to have the purple color, kind of like Ursula.
And then the last one is called I Own You, and this is for Hades. This is like a pinky red.
Shouldn't it be like blue or something like that?
Which, if you ever decide to do like a pain Disney bounds, this will like work.
I guess that would work for pain, but you'd also need to have like some purples in there as well.
Okay, moving on. I have quite a few blushes here. I grabbed 2 from the same brand. This one is called, which is more like on the neutral side, like a neutral, like dusty, like color. And then this one is called Quirky. And this one's a little bit brighter. Again, I would probably use these more as eyeshadows now than blushes because I don't wear blush anymore. I also don't wear bronzer anymore.
Which is funny because she uploaded this video before we actually filmed our next set of videos for Cute Baby Boo, and I did her face the way that I would do my face, so I ended up using bronzer and blush, and I did her eyebrows, which is something she doesn't do normally.
So I also use bronzer as like an eyeshadow. I also have the complete Sailor Moon collection, and this also came with some face and body glitters. The one in my right hand is called Moonlight Legend, and the one in my left hand is called Moon Prism Power. How fitting. I just started rewatching Sailor Moon Crystal on Crunchyroll. This one is what was it called again? Moon something? Moonlight Legend. And it has a lot of pinky tones. Focus, camera, please. A lot of pinks. And
it's funny, up until this video, she never really mentioned having issues with her camera.
Girly things, although glitter is pretty girly. And then this one is Moon Prism Power. Jesus, I can't talk today. This one has more purpley blue tones and has lots and lots of stars. Ooh. And up I
She dropped it and then cut the video.
glitter all over me. That's fantastic. Get my little wipey wipey. And it's on my phone. No. Next, I'm going to talk about the villains highlighters, and I'm going to talk about the Sailor Moon blushes to get those collection things out of the way. So I have all of the villain highlighters. So this one is Dr. Facilier's, and it's the color Meet Me on the Other Side. This one kind of has like a bronzy tone to it, which I really like, and I might use as an eyeshadow. Hades is next. This is called Everybody's Got a Weakness. This one has a little bit of like a gold tone to it, but like the tanny type of gold. Up next, Cruella de Vil. This is called You Idiots, You Fools, You Imbeciles. This is just a straight up like shimmery white to represent half of Cruella's hair. Evil Queen next on the docket. Oh, I'm missing one. So Evil Queen is next, and this is called Fairest of All. And it's gold. Next on the docket, Maleficent. And this is called Mistress of All Evil. This is a champagne-y one. I've used this one probably the most. And I am
definitely noticeable.
Missing one. I am missing the Ursula highlighter. It's like a light purpley color. And I don't know where it went. Where that one went. But I will find it.
And when she does find it, whether it be a makeup collection video or a separate video, she will most likely show it to us.
Next are the Sailor Moon blushes that came with the Sailor Moon collection. They have like this little holographic like Luna and her trying to take off the bandages. So the one that's in my right hand is called Cat's Eye.
If you guys remember a couple of collection videos back, she had the Sailor Moon eyeshadow palette that I said kind of looked like something Hot Topic would sell. This also looks like something Hot Topic would sell, not gonna lie.
And it has Luna imprinted in there. Very, very bright hot pink. And this one is called From the Moon. Oh, this one's that one has sparkles. This one's matte. This one's a hot dark pink. Don't know when I'm gonna use. I might use these for like a princess bound or something.
Harley baby, just a small suggestion for you. And if I haven't already suggested to you at some time before this video. I know I've asked you if you could do, well not asked you, but like an idea I gave you was doing makeup tutorials on your channel. Have you ever thought of maybe doing vlogs while doing makeup? Just a suggestion, that way you kind of get use out of all the stuff you have.
This is a bronzer called Bamboo. And again, I don't use bronzers anymore. I would most likely use this as an eyeshadow. This is a eyeshadow duo in Lilac Skies and Breeze. And those, oh, come on camera. Those are really, really pretty. I know it's kind of hard to see with the camera and the lighting. I really apologize for that. This is a blush in Fleur Power. So this is like a pink color. Okay.
As she covers the brand with her top hand.
Peachy pink, I would say. This is a highlighter in, no, this is a bronzer, I'm sorry. This is a bronzer in Costa Ray. A really, really light bronzer. Again, I would use for eyeshadow. This is a eyeshadow blush. This is a blush. Okay, called Happy Hibiscus. So it's a darker color there. Has a mirror. I have a blush in Tango. This is a bright pink. I would probably mostly use the brighter pinks if I'm actually gonna use blush on my face, like on my cheeks. If I'm doing like a princess bound or like any kind of Disney character bound, really. Otherwise, my cheeks stay bare. This is a highlighter in Champagne Champion. I would actually use this for eyeshadow. There have been times I have used highlighters for eyeshadows.
And I'm sure they make a very sparkly eyeshadow.
And then I have a bronzer in Woody Wonder, which is about, I mean, this would be a good bronzer for my skin, but again, I don't use bronzer anymore. This is a highlighter, and the color is Seen from Space. So it's like a champagne color. This is a blush in Beach Rose, which if I was still wearing blush like on my cheek, I'd probably use this more on a daily basis because it
looks more like a nudie blush, like pink, but more like a nude pink.
Has that natural tone to it. This is a bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. Looks like that. I have a blush in All We Need Is Love, which I think is cute. This is like a terracotta type of color, which would look really cool for like a cool summery eyeshadow look, if I'm being honest. Got hair everywhere. This is a highlighter in Daisy and Pearl. This one's like a taupey color.
Why did she sound confused? It's just the name. It's not like it means anything.
It's kind of, or like a taupey champagne. This is a blush and brighten, baked blush and brighten in Tropic Hues. So this is like a baked blush, and I have used this a ton on my cheeks when I was wearing blush. This is a blush and bronzer duo, Bronzed Rose. So the rose is on the left side, and the bronzer is on the right side. Here's the blush here.
That'd be actually a pretty cool eyeshadow duo too. Like, I know it's blush and bronzer, but making them like eyeshadows together would be pretty cute.
Here's the bronzer. Kind of smells like coconut because this brand does a lot of coconut infused things. This is a single eyeshadow. I knew I had single eyeshadows in here. This is in the color Seren. Really pretty purple. This, what are you? This is a single eyeshadow called Game Night, which is really cool, actually, when you think about it. This eyeshadow's in here. Again, these are singles, so the one in my right hand is Copper, the one in my left hand is Celebration, so I'm going to show you Copper very carefully. As you can see, just straight up, like, it honestly looks like ground up.
That kind of reminds me of the eyeshadow I have, the blue one that was all loose powder that I showed you guys. I should one of these days do like a really dark like eyeshadow and like face makeup, but I typically do it just to match my outfits. So I'm sure one day eventually you guys will see it, just probably not anytime soon.
Pennies in here. And then this is Celebration. Like a goldy, coppery color. There was eyeshadow. This is in the color Sierra Nevada. More like a peachy champagne. I'm trying to be careful with these, otherwise they're gonna get
Oh, that's squeaky. No, thank you.
everywhere. Another loose eyeshadow. This is called Your Toast. So you can see it kind of inside the lid. It's like a bronzy pink. This is a blush, I want to say, in Wild Rose. So it has like a little rose shape in there. Meet Matt Timothy in the color Matt Kumar, which is like a maroony color.
It's so tiny.
I have to bust that out for when the fall comes around. This is a single eyeshadow in Headliner. Really dark, like sparkly brown. I have a highlighter here in Balmoral Beach, which is more like a peachy color. Come on, camera. There you go. Again, sorry it's kind of hard to see the true colors, but I'm making do with what I have. I have a highlighter in Star Island. I have used this as eyeshadow before. Really pretty champagne-y color. And then I have two single eyeshadows over here. One in Naked Lunch, which is like a really light pink. And then I have Copper Plate, which is a matte gray. Just gonna put these back in here. I have a mineral eyeshadow in Pretty Petal, which is a, whoa, like a pink. Highlighter in Calypso, which is like, kind of looks like a taupey, purpley color, which is really cool. I have Light Infusion, I'm assuming highlighter in like a really purpley, like light lavendery color. Sometimes I don't know what these things are because they're not labeled. This is an eyeshadow in Carnival. So it's like a shimmery, like brown color, and there went the plastic.
You can kind of see it go pew.
I have an eyeshadow from Nude Dude in Fit.
I like how it's blocking out this whole section right here.
This is Bomb Springs in the color In Full Swing. So this is a little sample size of a blush that I got. Last but not least is a foiled eyeshadow in Sweet Taffy. So it's like a pinky color. So that's all of my cheek stuff, single eyeshadow, creamy eyeshadow, just everything in between. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment below. What has been your favorite part of this little series that I went showing you my makeup collection? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, Puddins. I love you.
So if I were to answer that question, my favorite part of this series, minus the one that she's going to do with her daily makeup bag, would probably have to be the eyeshadow palettes. And that's just because I'm a sucker for eyeshadow palettes. If I see one, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta see what it is. There's actually a new Halloween eyeshadow palette that's at Hot Topic right now. It's Lilo and Stitch themed, and I really, really, really want to get it, but I'm also really, really, really not looking forward to spending money right now. And I want to save my dollars for Disney, or for Walt Disney World. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This video will be linked in the description box below should you choose it to watch it without me stopping in between. Don't forget to subscribe to Harley Baby, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and I love you guys.